You doing, Clyde? It's going pretty good. So far. Change it up here. Plug this in. Just drop my ear thing here right in the water. Painting water, no less. Oops. Should be okay now. Seems to be working okay. Gonna do a little painting, Clyde. Clyde, are you ready? We're gonna do some painting. Strap in. Get your paints ready. I doubt you got your paints ready. Do you have your paints ready today? I doubt it. You're a busy man. You got things to attend to first. This is just a hobby after all, right? A leisurely hobby. Oh, coffee. Third one of the day. Usually don't do that. It's becoming the norm here when I do a stream. Gotta have the coffee. Gotta have the coffee. Lay out in case I get a moment. Ah, there you go. You're exactly like Ryan. Ryan Aquilith Publishing, whatever it is. Can't remember what the name of it is. He's in the same exact boat as you. Same thing. He never has time. He seldom gets time. Glad it's not me. I'm not cut out for that. Nope. Let's see, last stream was what, a few days ago? When was the last stream? I think it was Thursday. Friday? Maybe it was Friday. I think it was Friday. El Freya. Jake was up on Saturday, went home Sunday, I think. And today's Wednesday already. The 8th, August 8th. August 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 days ago, so it's Friday. Last stream Friday. Yeah, Friday. With Cataclys. Cataclys was here. co-hosting. She's going to be joining me and her mom here on YouTube's with her own channel. It's good to see her mom making progress. Makes me happy. Once a small one stops trying to do damage to self and property, I can paint a little more freely. There you go. There you go. It's that damage there. You got to watch that one. Jessie has she's a little over a 1 now. I think her birthday's in December. No, January. I think she's January. Oh, Walter de Katze. And she does the stage now, from what I hear, where she likes to grab things and run. Hiking things off the table and just running, which is kind of disruptive. Gotta watch what she's grabbing hold of. I don't see her as much. She is only a little over 1. She's with the mommy. But every once in a while she brings him up. Jessie lives here, by the way, in case anyone's curious. Another thing I hear she likes doing is singing. She's in a singing stage, I guess. She's always la di da di da di tra li la li la. That kind of thing as she runs around hastily with something in her hand that she swiped. How fun is that? She don't cry much, which is amazing. She's not like that. She's very, very quiet. A quiet baby. Imagine that. Quiet baby. Wow. Which is good. But yeah, I'm not cut out for that. Another news, did a lot of work outdoors on the property, down in the field. We got to start on the road. It's an old road we used to have going down to the lake, but it's been overgrown for the past decade. So we've been working on that, clearing it out, actually driving the truck down. And I've also been working on the space in front of the barn, which is where I'm going to put the first garden. I think I was talking to gardening with you. Clyde, that's where our first garden's going to be. I think I shared some pictures in the homesteading. And I've been working on for 2 weeks I've been working on that now, I think. Oh, it's a lot of work. A lot of tree felling, all the damage from last winter. Plus I need the firewood anyway, so we're cutting a lot of trees. A lot of trees are going down. But this year I'm going to have that whole section like a park as I work through the fall. And I love it. I love it. This couple days I've been dealing with vines. I discovered that vines were a huge, huge problem here. The past few years they've totally almost taken over. They're everywhere. But I've managed to pull them from the trees or fell the trees. For the most part, I'd say about 98% of the vines are down. That's pretty good. So we got firewood. We've got some piles of the smaller top stuff we got to burn. Gonna have a burn pit down there. Yeah, it's coming along. I smashed the hell, pardon the French, smashed the hell out of my, not my steps, but the stonework that's on the side of the step. You know, it's like the steps are going through a wall. And the one side of the wall was smashed from one tree that I had felled. It come right down hard and smashed the whole capstone and some of the stones underneath, which is no problem with me because you know what it did? It gave me a chance to work on my beloved stone. I love to work on stone. So yeah, I'm going to have fun working on that. I'm going to fix it so you'd never know the difference. And Jake's been going down the lake fishing past couple weeks, catching some fish for his mom, mostly perch and bluegill. Yeah, fresh fish. So that's been going on. He's been able to come up more often and fish and play games. We played our first session of my new campaign I got starting soon, when I'm ready to go public with it, invite folks into it, of Tales of the Valiant, set in Midgard. And he got a chance to sit down and do a character creation process. He got bored relatively quick because creating characters isn't the most exciting thing, as you know. But yeah, he made a rogue, level 1 rogue, human. He kept it simple. He likes the idea of using a rapier and daggers and sneaking around in the shadows. Yes, I know that I had a big influence on that. I love rogues. But anyway, he's all set. And Jesse created his new character. He's a warlock, elven warlock. And I dropped him into the beginning adventure. We investigated a strange stone carving in a wall. Before it was a stone table in front of it. And they investigated. They drew close to the stone carving. And there they could see, carved into the stone as natural as it can be, was this strange humanoid with many arms down its side and a strange-looking face. And it stood out. After some investigating, the elf found out, that's what was the name of the god? Soth from Dragonlance. Shh, don't tell anybody that's who it is. It's Soth, the dark god. One of the gods of the dark elves. That's what was discovered. And Jake got all excited because I put him right into the scene. It was like, ooh, wow, what's happening? He's only done this one other time. And I'm asking, what do you want to do? You know, here it is. He's looking at it, investigating. What are you doing? So he goes up, he pulls out his tools. He sees there's a little central dial in the belly of this strange carving in the wall. And he starts poking around with it, getting around the sides, thinking that maybe it turns. Or maybe it pushes in. It must be some kind of button. So he investigated, made some die rolls. He got a natural 20. Can you believe it? Yeah, made a big deal out of that. And anyway, nothing seemed to happen. It did actually push in. It crashed in, and you can hear the stone-on-stone sound rumble underneath their feet, vibrating. That's what I described it anyway. And then all of a sudden, this rumbling, it didn't stop. It kept going under their feet, and it was getting closer and closer, and suddenly it was on the walls. The plinth itself began to wobble and shake, and the table on it. And the elf rolled out towards, 10 feet away, rolled out towards the portal to escape. And then eventually Jake, I don't know what he did. He was fiddling around still at that shaken table. Eventually he got out of there. And suddenly it crashes to the floor in front of them. The table, the statue-type shape that was carved in the wall, it all collapsed in on the room. Dust was everywhere. I had to make some perception checks because they are elves, or the one is an elf. And they were able to see clearly, both of them, through the dust and the grime and the debris. As the shaking began to stop, they would see that just through the dust cloud, they could see what looked like a black portal leading into darkness. And as they approached and peeked around the corner and looked down this cavern, their faces were immediately met with a stank, a cold air stench of mold, mildew, and decay. And it was there that we ended the session. And we're going to see what happens next as they explore deeper in these strange caverns. But anyway, that was his first session where he legitimately rolled up a character and he's now experiencing playing. So I'm really excited about that. I told you, man, I'm planting the seeds. I'm so excited for him. The role playing is going to be a challenge because his attention span for a 9-year-old, it's very thin, it's very small. But I think I can lasso him in. So, but this is the start of our campaign that's eventually going to be online, and if all goes well, I'll have some of you guys coming in to play with me and join the campaign. You're welcome to join, Clyde. It'd be great. Yeah. So I did that. And that was about the only games that we played over the weekend. Still painting my Flames of War. My wife loves making characters. Spends more time making them than playing them. I know a few people like that. I'm not into that. I'm not into the build side of it. I call it build. But some people, man, that's the hobby for them. And, you know, God's bless them. That's great. If that's the hobby, fine. Enjoy it. Whoops, I threw the cap away on my water. Okay. Whoopsie. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to randomly decide what all this nonsense is. Because I can. Make a nice little fun story about it. I think the greatest gift in role-playing it can give a kid, a child, a youngster, a newcomer to the hobby, is one of the first things you realize when you play role-playing games. And that is the idea that you can interact with your surroundings. To experience that for the first time, through simple words, the script, and maybe even some pictures of things. But it's all woven. You paint this scene for them, like here's a chair, here's a wall, it's soft carpeting, there's a smell, whatever. And then say, what do you do? I love to say, what do you do? Some people don't like saying that, but I do it. I say it all the time. What do you do? And they're like, that's the first time they could say, oh, I'm going to look at the table. I'm going to pull the drawer. I'm going to throw the chair on the floor. You know, I'm going to swing from the shit. They can interact with it. And that'll be Jake's first time really interacting with something that I'm describing. Completely doing things in his imagination like he's never done before. Well, this is a cool thing, you know? And that's a gift. Oh. Let me click on this. Hi, Dented Helmet. Dented Helmet has arrived. It's been a while, but there he is. He's made it. A few fresh dents, perhaps, in the old helmetage, but he's there. Clyde chimes in. I managed to get a bit on red. On red. Details down on MCP's Captain Marvel. And finished Witcher's... Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Threw me off. I know what you're talking about. Eyes painted. So you did do some painting. Excellent. You've been working on... I remember when you were working on the Hulkster. Or the Hulk, rather. Rest in peace, Hulkster. The incredible edible Hulk. And the sky is the limit. Creating a story, and they help make it. It was funny. We created the character for a good half an hour. He was losing his interest. His dad was there to keep him involved because it's numbers, and I haven't looked at the rules in weeks, so I'm like taking time to look things up. Boring process. But as soon as we got everything done except buying equipment and armor and all that, as soon as we got done, I said, you know what? Let's open this up, and I put them in this scene, both of them. They were totally surprised by it. But yeah, I just pulled him right in. I could see Jake's eyes light up as I described this stuff to him. And he was able to act and roll some dice. He got all excited that he could roll some dice. So he's totally changed. He wasn't bored after that at all. So I know I got him hooked. Success. Do 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 do. Anyway, that's my story for the weekend. It's the only gaming I had. How about you guys? Clyde, you did some painting. I know that. Dennet Helmet, getting any games in? Getting any painting in? What you been up to, man? What you been up to? What do we got here? Been a slow chats. The last few chats have been slow. Totally understandable. This time of year, it always is. Haven't seen the squirrel in a while. He could be working. Zaddy Rock. Clyde's here, though. Got Clyde here. Been missing Clyde. Haven't seen him in a long while. Busy man. Very busy. Oh, coffee's particularly good. A little bit sweet. Thought I'd come on today. I wanted to come on yesterday and do a stream, but for whatever reason I didn't. So I'm here today. A little painting. Doing really good on these Germans. Almost got them done. In case you missed it, this is what I did last session, which is Friday with the catacles. Got a terrain piece here, or an objective. From the Hit the Beach, I finally put this together. V1 rocket. So I got this all put together. Wasn't too bad. And I put together Pack 40 number 2. I've also got some Flak 88s that I got to put together. A couple of them. I think there's a couple of them. And they're from the Tobruk set, actually. There's 2 of them. I'm going to use them for my Hit the Beach set. I really don't do the desert stuff. I mean, it's alright, but I know Ian was a big fan. That's why I was doing it. Launched my YouTube page. Oh, you did? Well, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to go check it out. Inspired by you, Fritz. You are welcome. You are welcome. I'll make sure to subscribe immediately. And look it up. Dented helmet. Everybody look up dented helmet. I'll be posting bat reps and painting vids of my Greyhawk miniature war games. Set in the world of Greyhawk, is that what we're talking here? So we'll cut you some flack. Yada da 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 da. Clyde will be here all night, folks, all night. V1 rocket model, nice. All I need now is the Glock model. Glocka. Die Glocke. What am I doing? It's German. All in Greyhawk for now. That's interesting. I'd be curious how you go about doing that, since it is a fantasy setting. AD&D. You're using it for wargaming purposes, with miniatures. Using battle system? The AD&D battle system? What you using? That'll be interesting. I played a little bit in the world of Greyhawk. Not much, though. I played more in the Forgotten Realms, a little bit of... what was it called? Kryn, Dragonlance. Actually, that's a lie. I think I played more in Greyhawk. I wasn't actually running it. Somebody else was. Warlords of Erewhon. Rule set. Warlords of Erewhon. Is that I'd have to look that up. I can't think. Well, let me look at your channel. I gotta subscribe. Put it up here. You too, Clyde. Let's all get on board with this newcomer on YouTube Avenue. Let's see if I could remember your handle. Dented helmet. Is that it? It's gotta be. What is that? Worth of Edinburgh? What is that? I can't read that. Anyway, let me go there. I think that's you. Old school OD&D, AD&D, and up to 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons. RPG recreational pursuits. Fantasy and historical, medieval, miniatures, wargaming, and campaigns. Focusing on ahistorical events within a pre-world of Greyhawk setting by Gary Gygax. Additionally, various ahistorical skirmishes during the Barons and 100 Years' War. And some prehistory battles as well. Painting and terrain tutorials coming soon. That's great. Okay. And you currently have 2 videos. Where's your subscriber count? You got that hidden? 2 videos. I'm going to subscribe to you. There you go. You are subscribed. Let me share that. Control, copy. For those of you who have trouble finding it or are too lazy, there it is right there. If you're watching YouTube, you can just click on that baby and boom, there you go. That's the link to the Dented Helmet YouTube page, folks. Dented Helmet. Tell you what, it's getting crowded around here. We're getting a lot of folks coming in, new folks in the hobby. It's great to see. I love it. YouTube Avenue. It's big enough for everybody, folks. Big enough for everybody. Come on in. Come on in and settle down. Clyde, you're up next. I gotta check out your videos. What is this? There we go. Dented helmet goodness. See a couple videos down there. I'll keep the volume off. We're going to check them out. See what we got going. Shorts. He's got a couple shorts. World of Greyhawk Mounted Knights. Check it out. Nice music playing. Catchy. Oh, they're nice, man. They're very nice. Warlord Games. Baron's War era, it looks like. Is that Warlord Games? Did they even make that era? Matter of fact, sure is that. Very nice. Very nice. They look like the toys I used to play with when I was a kid. So there, we got that going on. Just got another one here. More medieval themed music. Very nice. Foot Knights. Baron's War era. Fantastic. I like that guy. Let's give it a like. Gotta go up here and give this one a like too. Oh, I did. Okay. There we go. And that's just the start. Just a start. Da-da-da. This medieval wargamer, he just put up a video there 8 hours ago. Late 100 Years' War Men-at-Arms from Perry Miniatures. He's using that animation stuff on his models. That's one of his models, by the way. You can see it there. Pretty cool. He's been doing it quite effectively. Look at that. Anyway, he's got a video up. Good, good. Good, Dennet Helmet. Keep at it. Keep working. It becomes part of your hobby after a while. It kind of motivates you to get things done. Because you get to make a video on it, you know? Working on painting my Shield Lands army. Shield Lands. Okay, that's Greyhawk. Greyhawk Heraldry. There you go. Alright, sounds good to me. Oh. Give me a second. I gotta change my shirt. It's too hot in here. Yeah, good stuff. Good start. Did you share them at all? Did you share your shorts? Share your shorts? Careful, let's not get crazy now, Dead Helmet. You post them over on the server, Discord. You're over there, right? You could post them there if you want to. You better, actually. How many subscribers do you have? Do you have it turned off so you can't see? That's alright. I'll make sure to shout you out. I think these guys are done. There's an option to hide your subscriber count. Usually shows right under your name, your channel title. I mean, right now it doesn't matter much because you're just starting. You could see it. You could keep track of it. I don't know if you know, but when it comes to your analytics and uploading stuff and following your channel and looking through your videos, there's a thing called YouTube Studio. I think you can access it on YouTube. It's one of the options you can access. You want to use that as much as you can. Very useful stuff. It's called YouTube Studio. It's an option within YouTube. Somewhere there in your menus, when you go to your page, you'll see it somewhere. I think. Yeah, it's on the... You probably know. Click on your little icon in the upper right corner of the screen when you're on YouTube. You know, your little avatar. Click on that. And one of the options, if you scroll down, will be YouTube Studio. Okay, so just making sure you got that down, Pat. Warhammer Quest 6 expansion rulebooks by Little Monk. How you doing, Marcher? 22? To do. I've been toying with the idea of running a solo campaign in Greyhawk. Probably fiddle a bit with the maps. There you go. Clyde says, on the tubes, mind the gap. You lost me, Clyde. What are you talking about? On the tube, mind the gap. The gap is real. It's real, folks. It's real. Ooh, my back. Now there is something for an RPG. Beware the gap. I wish Perry's did a box of early Middle Ages figures. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Greyhawk is a gretting setting. I like it. Lots of open areas to make it your own. There you go. I still got my Gazetteer and stuff from 3rd edition. I got a bunch of Greyhawk stuff. Let my goggles charge a little bit here. Compass Games. I don't own any Compass Games. Right now I got this catalog. I get it like every year. They got some good stuff though. I just never bought any of them. Perry does need a nice lineup of early Middle Age. Perry does need a nice lineup of early Middle Age miniatures. I have all the 100 Years War stuff already. Nice minis. What make were those models that you were showing off there? The Baron's War era. They weren't Perry's. I'm not sure Warlord makes them. Are they War Games Atlantic? Who is that? I love War Games Atlantic. Footsore? Don't they make them too? These are plastics though, I think. I don't know what they are. Could be metals. The poses look familiar. War Games Atlantic. Okay, there we go. Thought I recognized him. in my position here. Guys got a smack. Got a smack. Good work done it, Helmet. Good progress. Getting things done. Getting things done. Progress. Let's get a Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust. Let's get a Panzerfaust going here. Give the platoon some anti-armor capabilities. All them sneaky Shermans. Oh, I can't sit like this for too long. I'm going to have to change positions here. Perry does need a nice lineup. I read that. War Games Atlantic. Victrix is now making Baron's War era minis as well. New to their lineup. Really. Victrix, they are special. They are. It's good to know. Oh. I've got the Baron's War in 15 mil Essex. And I don't think I'll go outside that scale for that era. I'm actually looking forward to doing Arthurian era in 28 mil. I got plenty of choices for that for manufacturer. For my Triumph armies, I love Triumph. That's going to be fun. Kind of getting motivated to get back into my Triumph again. I don't know what I'm going to paint. I'd have to paint some more. I don't know. Maybe I could do another 15 mil army. Right now I've got Feudal English. 2 armies of Feudal English. Have they released infantry, not foot knights? I've released mounted sergeants, mounted knights. I have the mounted sergeants. This guy's got a Schmeizer. Schmeitzer. Maybe an officer, probably. Ugh. Okay. Oh. The mounted knights. Decal sheets are top notch. They don't rank up well, and the horses are too small. Yeah? Good to know. Any news in the hobby as of late? Anybody know of any news? Anything new? Logitech. School for Heroes. Trident Realm join Kings of War. Champions. Players and Game Masters. Trollord Games has something new there. Can't see what it is though. On-page rules. Updates for Grimdark Future. The release of Broken something, whatever it's called. Broken... Their box set of plastic minis. Got an update there. Not really interested in that. Broken Truth it's called. Battlefield 6 is an open beta. Those of you interested in COD-style first-person shooters, Battlefield 6 is a killer. It is looking amazing. Much better than COD for many reasons. Let's look at some Discord. Let's look at some Discord. So check out 40K because I think we got some stuff in there. Oy, 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 oy. My good friend Ars has been getting into Kill Team First Edition. What's going on, First Edition? He's got a bat rep here. He's totally sold on First Edition Kill Team. He's got his own little faction. I think they're Chaos. Chaos, what are they called? What are they called? What are they called? Sons of Malice. Decepticons transform. Here's some of his figures. There's an Imperial Fist. Imperial Fists? Is that who they are? Yeah. I get them confused with the Crimson Fists. He's playing some Kill Team here. So ours has joined once again the ranks of Chaos. The Sons of Malice, I believe, are a Chaos faction. And yeah, he's going to town on these bad boys. Looks like he's going against the Primaris there. Nice terrain. You guys see this? Yeah. What side is he playing here? I see Chaos, but are those the ones he just did? They don't look it. Let me look here. Hell froze over. After about 13 years, Ars Belai, have come back to Warhammer 40K. Few photos from yesterday's 2 Kill Team games. 2018 edition. The Sons of Malice were scouring the ruins of an imperial city in search of prisoners to offer in their cannibalistic rituals when they ran into a patrol of Imperial Fists. Okay, he was playing them. Chaos. A fierce battle thus broke out, during which the renegades were utterly defeated. Oh, Ars, he was crushed. Only their leader survived, managing to bring down and capture one of the Astartes. The second clash also ended in a victory for the forces of the Imperium. They succeeded in capturing and holding most of the transmitters and broke the spirit of the Sons of Malice. However, their heroic sergeant was killed in action, torn to shreds by a monstrosity mutated renegade. So that's what this battle is. And finally, a family picture of the Sons of Malice. Let's take a look at that. Looking good, ours. Looking good. So these guys haven't seen action since 2013. Or 13 years ago. I think he said 13 years ago. And he's been doing some repainting as well. Here's an updated pic of his faction. That's a pretty big faction and kill team. He's got a lot of extras is what that is. I like that guy. Well, that's great. Good to see somebody motivated again. Coming back. Of course, I voiced some concern, which is always a concern when a good friend turns to chaos. You'll have to be purged, my friend. There is no doubt. There's his leader. I think it's a faction he made up. I don't know what it is. There's a music video or a Spotify song here by The Deepest Dan. So there must be something to do with Sons of Malice. I never heard of him. But yeah, that's what he collects. Anything else? Anything else? Let me check the chat here real quick. Nerd's nerd. She got things going on there. Let's go check that out. Am I getting messages? I thought I heard some alerts here. I guess I didn't. Let's take a look at Nerd's work here. She's got... Oh, here's some pictures of my game. I don't know if I showed these yet. There's Jake. I think I showed these. Playing some Flames of War. I was winning the game. He pulled out a draw. I was using those Italian self-propelled guns as Stugs. Proxies. So these were actually Stugs. And they were just marvelous. There's Jesse trying to get on my flank there and secure an objective. He never did. I wiped him out. My Stugs destroyed him. I had 2 Stugs left. But I took out all of his Shermans. Yeah, so it was a good fun time. Nerd's nerd. Fantastic speed paint technique going on there with some dry brushing and highlights. She's in the mood to play some Aliens versus Predator. You can see she's using metallic in there to differentiate between the different types of alien. This looks like a gold or a bronze tint. These ones down here got the red going on. How awesome is that? Look at that. And then she did these. These guys have a bluish tint. She's matching them to the movies, I guess. Because I guess the movies, these creatures were differentiated by that tint. There you can see the blue in there. Friendly space critters, the Praetorian class of alien. Yep, so there you go. There you go, Fritz Cola. Anybody interested in Fritz Cola? There it is. Product of Deutschland. Anyway, that's miniatures gaming. Oops. Let's get that out of here. Get out of here. See, I'm not getting my chat now. Hold on, you guys. I thought so. There's a few messages in here that I haven't gotten. I wonder why. Let me try this. Is my chat ninja having problems? Looks like it is. Let me try and fix that. Oops, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Where's my chat ninja? Get over here. What happened? Let me get rid of it. Let me add it again. What is it doing? What's going on, man? Try this again. Somebody type something again. I'm not getting the... There it is. Somebody type something. I'm gonna have to go back and read. 40k. Good evening, everyone. Big Small World. How you doing, Big Small? I see you. 40k is hurting. Kill Team took over all my 40k play right now. Is the minis? Hello. Okay, I didn't miss too much. I think I got it working. There we go. Now it's working again. Really enjoyed your Shaco and Bayonet video series recently. Shaco and Bayonet. That was my vlog on Napoleonic stuff. Back when I was getting into Napoleonics, all kinds of battles and good stuff. Glad you enjoyed. There's some good stuff in there. Really good stuff. As I journey through my Napoleonics. What'd you like the most? What was the most enjoyable? Oh, my paint's all dried up. Got all carried away there with Discord. See if I could salvage it. Good stuff. Dented Helmet says good stuff. Appreciate that, Dented Helmet. That's why I leave it up. Somebody might get something out of it. It's going back quite a ways, but I don't see why it would be outdated material. Those were good times. Gotta search umpteen bits boxes for my spare elven bits. How you doing, Big Small? How is everything? Keeping your hobby life busy, I see, still. That's good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Mounted version of several elf characters. Got myself some elven steeds, but now need to find the bits to match the foot variations. Jake dumped my bits box all on the floor last week. Everything. Whoosh! Just all over. He picked it all up, amazingly. Every little bit. I'm surprised I still have a bits box. I sold off most of it. Back in the day, you could sell off bits boxes. I'm sure you still can. Tap dollar. Arms, legs, helmets, shields. Spare this, spare that. Might have to go into the loft. All right, folks. Big Small might have to go up into the attic. Things are getting desperate. One more guy here. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Right. I doing, nerd? Was just showing off your work. Showed everybody your fantastic aliens. Color tinted to match the movies. That's right. Getting fancy here today. Found Lord Valuthal's head. Big small world. It's a tough life, Big Small. Running a miniature wargaming movie studio, which is what you're doing. You know that, right? Luke Farrell joins us once again. Luke Farrell. Clan Farrell. Drinking buddy. Everybody stand back. Doing really good. Doing really good. Thanks for asking, Luke. 6:19 here. PM. Mostly cloudy, 73 degrees. For some reason it's deadly hot in here. Humidity. I love it. Bring it on. Alright, I got the tunics and the trowel finis. So now I'm going to move on to something else. Give them a break. Give them a break. I hope you guys are working on stuff. We got a lot of people in here tonight actually painting, crafting, modeling. It's called progress. It's called getting things done. Yes. Now let's let these dry. I've got a where's that color I need? Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. 821. German camel beige. That'll be next. Got a schmuck to paint. Maybe a helmet cover. Maybe. Face huggers, prowlers, and an alpha. Setting Battletech to the side, we once again see the aliens making their presence. Did you have your game? Did you have your game with your is it adopted? Am I getting that right? Adopted son? Make sure I get it right. Foster? Is that what it is? I don't remember. But yeah, you were supposed to have a big game there, Battletechage. Did that happen yet? Big stompy robots. Nothing like Cap. To you, big small world. What did you do at the gaming club, sir? L, and do you know how lucky you are to have one? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Alright, the old punk-ass kid got hooked on a video game, did he? Aha! And lost interest in Battletech. But I'll reel him back. Oh, man. It's hard to compete against that instant gratification, right? Because this hobby is very analog and very slow, and patience is required. You gotta have the stuff already painted. Sit down and play a frickin' game. Don't get him into it through painting. Get him, you know this. Get him into it through sitting and actually playing. And rolling some dice. It's like when I was with Jake the other night. We were getting him into role playing, and it's kind of a mistake, but it's not a mistake in this case. But I started off his experience with creating characters, which is very boring. And if you're 9 years old and you're bred in this world of instant gratification, that's going to be a hard sell. And he did. He got bored after like 5 minutes. But I kept him in it, and he was going along, and then we decided to take a break, which was actually pretty early in the process of creating a character. So we took a break, went outside, fiddled around. His father came in and joined us to create his character, and everything got back on track. But it culminated in actually getting a start and playing the first adventure, which I won't repeat here because I already covered it and talked about it. But his eyes lit up and everything changed once we started actually playing and rolling dice. Whole new ball game. He was deep in it. So it's kind of like the same thing with a miniatures game. Just sit, play, and then let the rest happen if he wants to. You know this though. Video games, man. Battlefield 6 is coming out. The open beta is out. COD killer, if you ask me. But anyway. Tonight we had a game of Age of Hannibal. Close Roman victory it was. Ah. Age of Hannibal. I think I've heard of that. I'm lucky. Advantage living right on border of southeast London. They always win in the end. Some very timely die rolls went my way. Do the sound for a mech overheating. Oh, me? What does that sound like? Is that close enough? I don't know. Heat sinks. That's when the music kicks in. Hot-blooded. Check it and see. That's when you know it's heating up inside that mech. Look out, folks. Look out. It's about to pop its head. Oh, well. Oh, well. Finally got some rain here today. Not much. Very, very little, but it finally got some rain. Been cloudy all day. I'll soon run out of downstairs bits. It's getting more likely I'll be in the loft at the weekend. Big Small World Studio. Sounds like a studio. Big Small Worlds. The loft in a heat wave could be glorious for you. My God, it's like an oven. Ugh. Instant sweat beads just dripping. You're soaked when you come out of the attic. That's too bad. Let's paint. Let's paint some camo tunic. Oh, I can't see. The loft is like the depths of Dante's hell, filled with I bet it is. Brutal. Nah, that guy's got a helmet cover. This guy's got one too. Okay. Smack. Do. Hold on. Bizarre. Wow. games. Oh. Let's see, gotta get the back of this. There we go. Smocks. Guy's literally wearing a tent. Looks good. Speaking of aliens, Free League has their second edition of Alien coming out. Just came off Kickstarter not long ago. I think it's one of their better games, actually. If you want to role-play aliens and cosmic horror, they do a really good job at it. Oh, science fiction horror. I've never played it, though. I was gonna run a game with Max. But of course, I never have time. That's back when I was running my Pathfinder campaign. I'll have more time now. My Tales of the Valiant campaign is going to be a little not as demanding. So yeah, I plan to run some more one-off, one-shot, two-shot, three-shot type games. So I really want to try a lot of different things. For I'm not able to do so. Excellent. Excellent. Doing the anklets. All right. Let me see, is the bread bag, can it also be that color? That beige? Let me see here. Yeah. Let's do that then. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do this guy too. Okay. Oh. Helmets and flesh are next. Snip and glue elves. Let's make sure I'm still getting stuff here. I'm beginning to drift off as well. Sorry, Fritz. Early night. I started late. That's okay, Luke. You guys can meander off to the starry clouds. That's fine with me. You know I'll always be back. Try to get them early again. I started at 4 something today. That's perfectly fine. Enjoy the seaside. Always glad to have you stop in for a short while, Luke. And big, small. It's always good. It's always nice to hear from across the way. I don't know. That Conflict 47 new edition is looking good. It might sway me to the dark side. I think Jake would actually love that, now that I think about it. He likes all this tank stuff. Which is amazing. When you think about it. Mr. Oak. So that might be a nice little project for him. I'm going to think about that. I could work on both Conflict 47 and Bolt Action at the same time. I might do that. I mean, it's going to happen one way or the other. I just didn't think about Conflict 47. Man, that I think he would really get a kick out of that. I think Jesse would too. I'm the old stodge.
Why, it must be historical if I'm going to play. Can't have this science fiction nonsense on my table. How dare you? Just terrible. Terrible. What a terrible idea.
As I break out my 40k. I think I'll do the rifles next. That's flat brown. Right. And you'd think I'd be using mahogany for the... Where is mahogany? Saddle brown? I was using this. Let me see. Mahogany. The canteen covers. I think mahogany would be a good choice. Is that it? Purple. I want purple. Ugh. Flat brown. Oh, this is for the guns. The rifles, rather. Okay, let's dip into the flat brown. I've got 2 rifles, that's all. 2 rifles to do. Oops, it's a little too much. No, I got 3 rifles. No, I got 2. 2 guys here with Schmeitzer. Okay. We got little grenades too. Make sure I paint them. The handles. I don't see any actually. Little shovel in the back. Okey-doke. Okay. Beautiful. Yep. Right. And get this one bread bag. Just gonna get a brown one. Right. Ugh. Okay, next, let's do those canteen covers. I think I'm gonna try a different color here. Saddle brown, let's do saddle brown. It's not so faded. Where are you? That is. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Hard to see the darn things. Okay, that'll work. Right. Next, let's get the helmets and the gas mask canister. Gas mask canister. Tinted helmet. When you finish all the miniatures, it would be nice to see them all laid out as an army. Well, I'll do better than that. I'll do better than that. You're going to see some bat reps. Probably some pretty crude ones, as I actually sit down with Jake and have a game or a battle with him, I should say. Got to get him used to my crowd. Prowler's finished and posted, and I'm for dinner. See y'all. Shung, slam goes the door. Nerd's Nerd is out of here. Let's go take a look at what she did. Bunk. Oh, there they are. Let's check them out. Check them out. Prowlers and are done. Face huggers and alpha coming soon. I like the backdrop. Excellent addition. Boy, they stand out, that's for sure. These are all prowlers? They look like it. They're just creeping off the base. I like how this one's kind of grabbing hold of the base edge, like he's going to leap off. Very good, very good. Progress. There you go. Go along with the others. Shows you what you can do with those aliens. Not all boring, same color. That's progress, folks. Progress. Helmets. German camo dark green. $979. Model color range. So I got 4 canisters and 2 helmets. Once again, that's too much paint. One helmet. Okay, it's 2 helmets, now the canisters. One. It's 2. It's 3. Finally, number 4. Okay. And as usual, let's salvage some of this green paint. Okay. Now we're going to do flesh. Medium flesh, number 860, medium flesh. The model color range, Vallejo. I like to use this one. Yeah, that's a little too much, as usual. It was perfect, then that last blob, too much. Just spit it right out. Every time. I cannot control the flow of these things. Never could. Oh, I got some middle stone here as well to do. What size brush are you using, Fritz? This is what I refer to as a almost micro brush. It's I couldn't tell you what size it is because I tinker with my brushes. I cut them down as needed. I use cheap brushes, so it's doable. I could show you the brush in a second here. I have one smaller than this. It's literally just a few hairs. I call that my micro brush. This is pretty small. It's just right for 15s. I do most of the work with this. And it does the trick. That's probably too close because it's, you could see it. So that's pretty small. That's what it was. And that's what it has become. Let's see, do I have any proper brushes here that I haven't toyed with? I don't know. These companies like to use different numbers for their sizes. But anyway, this right here is a 00 from One Happy Choice. That's the name of the manufacturer. One Happy Choice, all the way from China. I think I got 100 of them for like $5 off Amazon. Actually, somebody sent me these, and I've been using them ever since. And if I just maintain them, and I clip them with my X-Acto knife and make them so if there's any stragglers, they're gone. And if I need it smaller and more fine-tuned, I just cut it down. As long as I keep it so it's always got a point and keep it clean, this thing will last forever until there's one hair left. I have no problems with that. I do my commissions with these. So, yeah, no fancy brushes for me. I don't need them. I've bought some Army Painter ones. I like those. Like the Insane Detail brush. It's pretty good. There's Big Small. First steed glued, and so now to bed. I gotta get some sleeps. You should do Big Small. I thought you already disappeared for sleep. You were talking to Luke, I guess. Well, thanks for joining me, Big Small. I'll try and start earlier. The next one. That's a well-used brush, all right. Right. Everyone has a favorite brush in their kit. I use the same brushes. Buy them in numbers. Yeah, if you keep them clean and maintain that point, they'll last forever, man. Even the cheapos. I've still got brushes from when I first started painting. At least as far back as the 90s. I still got them here. Yeah, they're up in my other cup. Can you imagine that? I don't use them too often, but they're there. I've got so many brushes laying around. I've had this brush for 30 years. Talk about going against the grain. I'm not kidding, though. Imagine using a 30-year-old brush still. Man. That's old school. Excuse me. Other thing I don't like about them is the lightweight metal. I know what you mean. Little cheapos. Oh yeah, I gotta paint the ammo pouches on these guys with the light machine gun, or the submachine gun. Okay. I think I got this, man. Oh, missed something. Alright, let's let that set for a minute. Look over the figures and see if there's anything else. They might be done, except for the camo pattern. Which I'll do. We'll get these 4 completely done. Oh. Progressio. 2 hours and 18 minutes, folks. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Not sure how much I got to do next. I think this is all of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 122. A mortar. 223. Oh, I got some MG guys. I got a couple MG teams, guys laying down. So it's probably under 30 figures left. Right now I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. I've got 51 figures done, including these 4. Two platoons with command, approximately 5 to 6 figures per base. An LMG on at least every other base. Should be every base if I'm going with the armored infantry, mechanized infantry. Something like that. I ain't worried about basing yet. Oh yeah, I got a middle stone I gotta put on this Panzerfaust. I'm doing sheet decals. I custom make water slides for my shields and banners. Do you? How do you do that? Do you print them out on water slide paper or something? Is that how you do it? Are the Germans a commission? No, they're mine. I haven't done any commission work intentionally this year so far because I burned out and I went into semi-retirement. I still have projects I have to get to, but I'll get to them. I just can't do it. I'm trying to get my hobby chutzpah back. Because if I don't have that, I really can't do commissions. I can't. But I am committed to some here that I have to get done. Including to my good friend Krause, Kevin Krause, Krause Collection on YouTube. And one other one, really. That's about it, really. I'll start on them before the end of the year, and next year I'll get a little bit more serious in finishing up stuff. Just want to make sure my head is right. Because I don't want to... If my head isn't there, I'm not going to do a good job. And I don't want to just throw stuff together. Quality has gone down for me because of that. And other reasons. Which I won't get into. But yeah, these are mine. Print them out on water slide paper with an inkjet printer and then clear coat with a spray. Yeah? I never used that kind of paper. That's a pretty good idea. I know a lot of people do that. That said, I do like to do my own flags. I mean, literally draw them by hand on paper, and I love doing that, actually. I charge extra for that with my commissions. But it's so worth it. It's beautiful. I love making flags. Not that I'm an artist or anything, but I don't know. I love it so much. So that's a big deal. I'd rather do that than print them out, honestly. My next objective is to actually start making flags out of cloth. And if I ever get to that project, like if I do my American Civil War project, I'll make cloth flags for that. But mainly I want to do that with the war, not the war of the Spanish Succession, but the Williamite Wars. I want to do cloth banners and stuff for that. Because it's so beautiful, man. You have to want to paint. Hard to enjoy it if it becomes a job. Exactly. Your flags look really nice. Your Civil War flags look beautiful. I've done a few. But yeah, I what was I gonna say? Totally forgot. I was so flattered, I forgot. You see, am I wasting my paint? No. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. I appreciate that. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, that's Middlestone. Damn it, I didn't want that. I wanted the beige. Alright, let's do the Middlestone. Paint the Shrek. Or the Faust. Yeah, that looks pretty special. I love my World War II stuff. I love to paint it. I've painted in 28 mil. I painted a lot of 28 mil World War II stuff, but those I usually sold. Because I do paint stuff to sell. I prefer doing that over commissions. But this time, I'm going to start keeping my 28 mil World War II because I always wanted to play that level with 28s. And I love World War II, so... I am going to be doing that. Let's salvage this paint. Because I just dumped a god-awful amount on my palette. Maybe I should start using my wet palette again. That would solve a lot of these issues I'm having. Because I'm taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But I keep coming back to the colors because I'm painting a new strip. Same colors. So I don't need much per session. So a wet palette would be ideal, which I have. I just don't use it. It'd be ideal for what I'm working on. I don't know, I guess I'm lazy. Am I lazy? Am I a lazy painter? I guess I am. I use rice paper for my flags. Rice paper works. That's a good idea. Have you posted any pictures? Oh, what am I thinking? Of course you have. I just looked at your videos. If you have any pictures you ever want to post that you'd put on Facebook or something, put them in the server too. I'm more likely to see them on the server. I love seeing what other people do. I'm always asking questions. What color is that? What did you do for that? Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What do I need here? I gotta go back to the tunic color. Missed too many spots. Let's see, just a little dab. Bump, bump, bump. There. That actually looks right. A little bit of water. I always thin my paints. Oh, man. Huh, this is the wrong color. Jeez. We could. Looks like I gotta go back to beige again. Ugh. What's the matter with me? I'm gathering more pictures and vids to prepare for postage. I'll put them on the server as well. Yeah, put them in wherever you want. Miniatures, wargaming would be a good one. Alright, I gotta get beige again. And then I gotta go back to Middlestone as well. Keep forgetting stuff here. Man. So your main project is the feudal stuff. That's what you're doing. That's good. That's good. That's interesting stuff. My period of choice when it comes to the feudal era or Middle Ages. Never got much into the War of the Roses or the 100 Years' War even. Of course, 100 Years' War, early part of it, Joan of Arc and all that, that would be, I could see myself doing that. Nick is a big fan of that era as well. I could see myself doing that. I haven't really researched the history of this stuff and let myself get into it. Usually when I do, I usually end up collecting and wargaming it. So I kind of play dumb towards certain periods of history. Just because. I mean, at least if I have a board game or something, you know, I could scratch the itch. But I don't always. I have some bolt-action German SS and autumn camo. I'll be posting up soon. Now, those I'd love to see. I love that. A little bit of everything, really. Trying to clear plastic off the table. Well, that's the way you do it. Give us some inspiration. Now, what was I going to do? Beige. What was it? Thought I did that. Guess I can put a little more on this guy. Okay. Not sure what I was going to do. Let me look closely here. Oh, I think I spotted it. Okay. Oh, I know what it was. These frickin' ammo magazine pouches. Guys with the submachine guns. I think this guy's pulling one out, actually. It's kind of cool. Hold on. Hold on. Baron's War. Okay, let me see, I got another one. Oh wait, this guy's got two. I gotta put some water in here. Fritz, I'm off to eat dinner. Okay, Dented Helmet. See you next time. I'll be posting up pictures soon. Have a good evening. You have a good one too, my friend. I'll see you in the next one. Fantastic. There you go, folks. Dented Helmet got his new channel up and going. Check it out. Dented Helmet. Just the way it's written on there. Check out his new and upcoming channel. Just down the road from my channel. So there you go. Okay, I gotta get this guy. So these guys are gonna be done. And when I come back on to paint, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I might be working outside. And start a new strip. As we make even more progress. After this, I'm gonna have some dinner. Which is gonna include some beautiful baked potatoes. All right. All right. But until then, let's do the camouflage. We're going to need some Luftwaffe green. And we're going to need some Andrea shade of brown here. I don't know exactly which one it is. Oh yeah, I gotta do the boots too. I think I used this brown that I used for the camouflage for that, so let me take a little extra. Give it a little thin. So when it comes to doing a lot of figures like this is literally a platoon at 1-to-1 scale. It's a lot of figures, it's about 30 plus. When I have to do something like that, and I want to do that many quickly, I'll usually break them into strips or something, like 4 to 6 figures, and that's how I'll do them. I'll finish off that strip before I move on to another strip. Because as some of you know, I don't usually paint that way. I usually paint by unit. I'll do a whole unit before I move on to another, which is usually like, I don't know, maybe 12 guys or 24 if it's a 28 mil. I tend to do that. Usually if it's more tedious, I'll break it up like I'm doing right now. If it's more interesting, like 28 millimeters usually are for me, I usually do them by the unit. I don't know, that works for me. Okay. Now the camouflage. Right. That's the brown on the camo. Now the green. And that's it. Boots are done. They're ready to put to the side for a wash. Could use a little more middle stone right here, but it's not necessary. Okay, Luftwaffe, right? I think so. Yeah, well, it took me forever to find that. Just to verify things here. Okay. There we go. That's number 823. Model color range. Luftwaffe green. Okay. All right, that looks good. Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty focused painting today. I got them all completely done. I usually get it about 95% done before I call it. This one I got them all done. There they are. They're ready to rumble. Hope you guys made some progress. I know some of you did. Excellent. Progress. Nothing like it. Whether it's in the hobby or otherwise, progress is awesome. Oh. I have earned my dinner. Yes. Oh, my back. Can't sit here no more. I can't do it. 2 hours and 46 minutes. 3 hours is my max. I just can't take it after that. I start stiffening up. Can't move. Okay. Oh, not bad today. Around 6:20 p.m. is our peak. Bam, 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 bam. Then it starts to go down. Interesting stuff. All right. Folks, I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys had a blast, or at least got some stuff done with my blabbery. That's kind of why I do it, right? Getting stuff done. Together. So yeah, check out Dented Helmet's channel. Please do. He's got a start to it. He's got 2 shorts on there. He's all motivated and good to go, and he's all set. Making videos, and we got plans going. That'll be a good motivation for him. As it would for anybody. Start yourself a YouTube channel. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You push a button. And yeah. Post your work and show folks what you're doing. Because you never know. You never know who you're going to motivate and inspire. Fantastic stuff. Oh yeah, the facehuggers from Nerd's Nerd. Let's check them out before I go. Just posted them. Let's see, where is the Discord screen? There we go. Shabang. Got a little more. If you're interested in joining the server and sharing what you got, check it out. It's in the links or the description below of the video. Come on over. Everybody's welcome. I keep it tight. We're all friends over here. Very friendly community. I see Dented Helmet is over in the community chat, actually. Yeah, he's over there if you want to join him and get some painting in. I'd join him myself if it wasn't for the fact that I'm all done. I'm finished. I can't hack it. Let's see. Alright, what did she say here? And the others. The only remaining unpainted Xenos are Spitters, Predallion, Predalien. Predalien? Okay. And the Chrysalis. Alright, let's see. There's the face huggers. Those slimy, nasty things running along the floor. Oh, that's awesome. They look great. Speed paint all the way. So yeah, she's getting them done like no time flat. Aliens and Predators, a game to check out for sure. Wish I knew more about it. Well done, Nerds Nerd. Fantastic stuff. I appreciate it. She got some work done today. Gotta love it. Yeah. Okay. Get back over there. Get that off the screen. Get out of here. Shumba. So there you go, folks. Good stuff once again. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everybody. Nerds Nerd, Dented Helmet, Big Small Worlds. Oh, who else was in here? Marsh Hare 22, he's probably still lingering there. I appreciate it. Big Small, I said that. Luke Farrell, my drinking friend from across the pond, as usual. I think that's pretty much it. Joined us in the chat, but I appreciate everybody, lurkers included. It's always good. Gigan, I'm late to the stream, but going to check out your Discord. Now, please do, my friend. I'll be on. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. I probably will. I'd like to be on earlier. And then Jake comes over on Friday, so I probably won't do anything. I'll be playing games on the weekend. Well, tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys listening. You as well, Gigan. Appreciate it, even though I haven't talked much to you today. I still appreciate it, because it's fantastical. I hope you got some stuff done or excited to get started on something, right? That's what it's all about. Oh, losing my breath over here. Getting a little crazy. So, folks, I'm going to end it there. You guys have a wonderful evening and a wonderful upcoming weekend as well. If I don't see you, which I probably will. So, till next time, folks, you guys hang in there, and you know why. It's only going to get better. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, everyone.